Welcome to another video where I will share with you an idea how you can make money selling your art. If you ever wanted to turn your digital art into real products you can sell, print on demand is a super simple way to start. No inventory, no shipping hassle, just your creativity. And if you're making art for some time, you probably already have all you need to make this product. And I'm talking here about calendars. There is always a need for them, and if you can come up with a good product, you will find buyers easily. Also, if you already have a small art business and people that love your art, adding calendars to your offer is a great idea. So if this is something you are interested in, keep on watching as I will show you exactly how to make them using Gelato, the sponsors of today's video. Gelato is the world's leading print-on-demand platform. If you are new to print-on-demand, let me explain quickly how it works and what it is. It's pretty simple. You create a design and upload it to print-on-demand platform like Gelato. Then you choose which product you want to sell it on, like t-shirts, mugs, wall arts or calendars. You add this item to your store, and then when someone places an order, Gelato automatically prints your design on the product, ships it directly to the customer, and handles everything from production to delivery. You don't have to keep any inventory, and you don't have to worry about packing or shipping anything yourself. It sounds amazing, right? What I love about using Gelato is how seamless everything feels, from uploading the design to connecting your shop. It's all smooth and very beginner friendly. Once you have your design ready, creating a product will only take a few minutes. Gelato has a huge global network, over 140 print partners in 32 countries. So when someone orders your product, it's printed near them. And this way it can be delivered quite fast. Actually, Gelato says that 90% of orders are produced locally and delivered to the customer within 5 days from ordering. Faster shipping and lower costs are definitely going to make your customers satisfied, just like I was happy when I received my poster from Gelato in just 3 days. And as someone who cares about the environment and sustainability, that's a big win for me. I've tested other platforms before, and I was a little bit disappointed in delivery time in particular. I live in Poland, so when I ordered the product and it was produced in USA, I had to wait about a month to get it delivered, and that was a little bit too long for me. You can try Gelato for free, just sign up using the link in the description. And if you place your first order within 48 hours from signing up, you will get 50% off that order. So don't miss this chance and give it a try, you won't be disappointed. Okay, so let's get into creating a calendar. I want to make a simple, minimalistic but colorful and bold calendar. Something that can make people happy when they will look at it. I want each page to feel clean, but still fun and cheerful. First, I'm heading over to Gelato to check out their product catalog. As you can see, there are plenty of products to pick from. They have t-shirts, mugs, wall art, calendars, tote bags, and even hats. What I like is that they also offer embroidered shirts and other clothing items, which is trending lately. But today I'm making a calendar, so let's go over here. There are a few calendar styles to choose from, and I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to pick here a A4 calendar, and it will be vertical. And before I start drawing, I'm going to download the template, and then I will bring it into Procreate. To do it, you can just tap here and pick Download Template. Then you can just tap over here, in the options pick PDF, and then Save to Files. So now I'll go to the Procreate. I'm going to tap here on Import and pick that PDF. So this way I can have exact dimensions of this product. And you can go here to the Actions menu, Canvas, check the canvas information, go to the dimensions over here. You can write those numbers down over here, the size of it, and I'm going to change it to 300 dpi, because for printing I like to use 300 dpi, and also the color profile I'm going to change too. So I will just write down this number over here, and I'm going to make my own canvas like this. So I'll go back here to the gallery, and now I'll tap on the plus, now over here, and put here the numbers for the size of this. I have here 300 dpi, and the color profile, I'm going to pick this one. Okay, and now create. So now I can just create here the proper size illustration that will look good on the calendar. For a moment, let's go back to Gelato because I want to show you something that will help you in your design process. So let's go in here and pick create order. And over here you can see you got all of the pages for the calendar, the front, the cover, and then each month, and the back. Okay? Let's go to the January over here. And I want to show you how you can adjust it. So this way you will make a calendar that you will really like. First we can pick here the start month on the calendar. So I'm going to make it for next year. So January 2026. And then you can pick here the start of the week, the day for it. So I'll just keep it Monday. Okay, now you can pick here either to show the week numbers or don't show them. I'll keep it visible. You can change the language. And now over here you can pick the grid type. So you can adjust how this part will look. There are a few options here you can go through. You can make it black. So pick the one that you like the most. I like this one. So if you want, you can write something down in each of the space over here. And then over here you can still change the way your binding will be. You can change it to vertical or horizontal. You can make it like that if you want to. And of course you can still change the size of it. You can make it long like this or in a bigger size. I'll keep it as A4 because I already have the template for this. If you go here to the layout, you can pick from many different options. You can make your calendar like this or maybe like that. This is all up to you. In those spaces you just add the photos, your illustrations. I'll just go back to this simple one over here. And what's also nice, you can change here the font. You can just tap over here and pick another font. Same for the year, you can change it. And of course you can also still change your other options. You can change the color of this if you want to. If you go here to the layers, you can still add something more to this. You can add new layer for another, let's say photo for example, or text, or add here collection. Over here, if you go to the events, you can decide if you want to have events shown in the calendar. Turn this on and then you will see all of the most important things during the whole year. You can turn them on and off depending on what you want. I don't want to add this, so I'll just take this off. And if you want, you can even go here to the graphics and just pick here already graphic that you want to add to your calendar. You can add here some texts. You can also just tap over here and adjust the size on your own of the image. Same with this, you can make it bigger if you want to. Okay, then you just have to move that text somewhere else. You can just move it somewhere here, for example. Okay, so you can look around first at all of the options and get inspired. I already know what I want to make, so I'm going back to the Procreate now. So I'm going to sketch first. I'll just take something gray. And I'm going to draw here 12 designs. And in general, my calendar, I want it to be quite simple. I want the drawing to be here, just like it was there. And the calendar over here, yeah? And then I just think I'll just put the month somewhere in here, okay? So I'll just start my design with something very simple. I'll be drawing here some wiggly lines like this, okay? That will be my first design. For the second one, I'll draw just some simple flowers. Next one, maybe I'll draw some kind of shapes like this, like an arc and a dot in there. Next, I would like to have here maybe just simple lines, vertical lines like that in various colors. For the next one, I'll draw some wiggly lines in few colors, just going around here. And then maybe the spaces I'll fill here with some dots. Over here, maybe I'll draw some strawberries. Maybe this one I'm going to fill here with some simple flowers, but in a little bit different way than the first ones. Now over here, maybe I'll just draw some simple kind of oval shapes like this in different colors, or maybe in one color, I don't know yet. Next one, maybe it'll be just some small wiggly lines. Here maybe I'll just draw some lines going like this. Now this one, maybe it can be some wiggly lines going at an angle, and then with some flowers on top of these. And for the last one, maybe it can be some kind of lines like that. Okay, so this is my very simple sketch with 12 different illustrations. So now one by one, I'm just going to draw them. I'll draw them on separate layers just here. So I'll make a new layer first. I'm drawing first some lines going across of the canvas. I'm going to hide this, and I'll just pick some nice bright colors for this. I'll just drop it in here. And now on top of this, I'll make a new layer. And I'm going to pick here some kind of green color to draw the lines. I'm just going to fill up here this whole page like this, and I will adjust the size of this in Gelato. Okay, so just like this, my first page is finished. I'm going to group this. So I'm swiping on this one to the right and picking here group. So I can just close this group and my first page is ready. Now I'm going to make here a new layer. I will look here quickly at my sketch. For this one, I just wanted to make here some simple flowers. I'll pick the colors, maybe now something yellowish, like that. I'll drop it in here. And now on the new layer, I'll draw here flowers. I will still use here the same brush, maybe I'll just make it smaller a little bit. And draw here just some simple flowers. I'll also take them here a little bit outside of the canvas. Okay, and for the middle part, I'll take something more orange. Okay, the second page is done. Again, I'm just going to group it, close it, hide it, make a new layer. I'll take a peek at my idea over here, and I'll just do it. And I'll start here drawing some kind of arcs like this. And now I'll just draw here some small dots inside. Maybe here I'll take something red for a nice contrast and just draw here some kind of dots like this. And to make this a bit more complete, I'll make the brush size smaller and just draw here some kind of smaller dots all around it. Okay, and this one is ready. And now I'll just draw some vertical lines. And here I'll just use the selection tool with the rectangle option and color fill on. I can easily draw here some lines like that. I'll make them in different sizes, and then I'll still add here another color. And I'm going to add here pink color to the background. Okay, so this one will be finished. And now let's move on to the next one. I'll add here another color, maybe something blue. And I'll just add here some lines following those ones on the side over here. I'm going to fill the background with yellow color. And now I'll make a new layer here and draw here maybe some black dots. Okay, this one is done. Okay, let's check the next idea. Some kind of strawberries. I'll make them here on a light pink color. For the seeds, I'll take something very light. And now for the leaves, I'll take a green color and just draw them like that. Okay, this will be finished. So I'm going to group it, hide it, and check the next design. So this will be some kind of simple flowers again. Maybe I'll make them in a pinkish color. I'll make those flowers here look like they're from the side. And now for the middle part, I'll take something maybe blue. Okay, this one will be done. So next one, some kind of colorful lines. Over here, I think I'll just use one of my brushes. This one, Dashi. I'll just add it like that. And now I can just recolor some of these. So to do that, I'm going to set this layer here as alpha lock. So I can just color on them. Maybe first I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And now I'll just pick different colors. I'll start here maybe with something orange. I'll go back here to the monoline brush. Make it big enough to fill one of these. And I'll just go here in a few spots, adding this color. Okay, I think that's enough. And I'm going to leave it now as it is. So now next one. It will be some wiggly lines. I'm going to do it on a pink background. And I'll just draw here some wiggly lines like this. Okay, and to make it a bit more interesting, I'll take now black color, make the brush size smaller, and just draw a few lines around it now. Kind of following those shapes, but it doesn't have to be exactly the same shape. Okay, and this one is finished. This one will be just some lines. I'll do it on a kind of like a light color. I'll use here the selection tool again for this and just add the rectangles like this. And now on top of this, I'll make a new layer. Right away, I'm going to make it more transparent, and I'll pick here maybe greenish color like this. I'll take the selection tool and draw them like that now. Okay, I'll make them a little bit maybe more see-through, and also I'll adjust this one. Okay, this one is finished. Now it will be some lines with some flowers on top of it. I'll take you maybe something purple. I don't have anything purple yet. I will draw here some lines like that. I'll add here background. And now on top of this, I'll add here some flowers in yellow color. Okay, this one is done. And now the last one, some kind of lines like that. So I'll make a new layer for this. For this, I'll keep the background white. I'll start here with some yellow color and just draw here some kind of lines. Now I'll add here maybe green color. Now maybe something pinkish. And then blue. Okay, so all of my illustrations are ready. Now I can just save them. So I can just go to the Actions menu, Share, and save it here as PNG file. Now I'm going to close this, open this one, and save it. And I will do the same to all of the illustrations. Okay, so I'm back to Gelato. I'll go back here to the main dashboard. Okay, and now I'll just go here and pick here Add to the Store to start uploading this to my store. I already connected my Etsy store to Gelato, so this way I can publish this calendar directly to my shop, no extra steps will be needed. Gelato also works with Shopify, Wix, Amazon, and more. So whatever platform you sell on, you are covered, and connecting this only takes few seconds. So here once again I'm picking next year, and now I can just upload here my illustrations. So I'm tapping over here, I'm going to pick here Choose File, and upload my files. So this is how it looks. And once again, if you want to, you can make it bigger, smaller. I'm going to keep it as it is. I will go now through all of the pages here and upload the images. You can adjust which part you want to use over here. If you want, you can also rotate it. So this will be like that. I'm just going to adjust the position. Maybe I'll use this one. And I'll keep uploading the other designs and adjusting them. The back I'm going to leave empty. And now for the front, I'll go back to the Procreate in a moment and still make something over here. So now let's go back to each month and adjust the way the calendar looks itself. So here I'm going to go to the product and I decided I liked this one. So I'm going to make it this way. And this is already adjusted for all of them like this. And now I'm going to change the font. So I am in January. I think I like this one. I'll make it bigger. And now over here, I can pick here position. I'll put it to the center. Also, I'm going to make it aligned in the middle. And let's see what else we can change over here. Let's check the effects maybe. I would like to add here outline. I'll make the outline maybe white. Okay, and let's see if I want to put it over here. Maybe this would look nice. Okay, like this. I'll put it somewhere over here. I'll make the outline maybe bigger. 12. I'm just going to align it here like this. Maybe I'll change the font. I'm not sure if I like it. Okay, I like this one more. So I'm going to keep it. This I'm going to keep as it is. And now I'm going to do the same for the other months. And here I just decided to make the outline actually smaller. Okay, I fixed all of the texts. I'm going back to the Procreate to design the front page, the cover. I want to keep it actually very simple. I'll just put here 2 of the images and then I'll leave here place for the name of the calendar. Maybe I'll use this one. And then the strawberries. I think I like the strawberries. So I'm going to open this group. I'll just duplicate it. I'm going to flatten it. And I can move it up to the middle. And now this one, I'll also duplicate it and move this one down. So now I'll make here a new layer. I will take white color, draw here a rectangle. Okay, I'm going to duplicate it, change color of this to black. Now make this one a bit bigger. So I can have here small outline like this. And I'm going to write here calendar 2026. So I'm going to save this here. And now back in Gelato, I'll go to the cover page. I'm going to upload this design. I'll add it over here. Now let's add here text. So go to the text, pick a text. Let's write it. Can make it smaller and place it in here. Maybe I'll change the color of this. I'll try to pick the color that is similar to this one. Okay, I like this one. I can now tap here on Save Design. Now we can tap here on Preview if you want to see how this will look. I love how it turned out. It's clean, colorful, and totally ready for 2026. So now we can go here to continue to mockups. You can pick any of the images you want to add to your store. I'll just pick few. Maybe this will be enough. If you want, you can download these. You can go now to continue to details. Okay, so over here you can now change the title and the description of your product. You can use here the generate with AI option. Just say what it is. And now you have here the description, even the tags. You can always change it later if you don't like it, but for now I'll just keep it as it is. Over here at the bottom you can also select those options if you want to. So you can offer a free shipping, and you can also just publish it right away to your Etsy store. So now let's go to the prices. You can see the price that will be shown to your customers. And here's your profit. The margin for this is set to 50%. I will keep it as it is. So now I can just go to continue to review. And now I can just tap to publish. So this has been saved to my drafts in Etsy store. We can go there and check it out. And here I'm just going to adjust the title. At the bottom I'll adjust also the description. And this will be ready for my customers to buy it once it's published in my store. I hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration for your own print-on-demand journey. Whether you want to make mugs, t-shirts or calendars like this, Gelato makes it really easy to bring your ideas to life. So just to remind you, you can sign up for free using the link in the description. If you place your order within 48 hours, you will get 50% off. It's a great deal and an awesome chance to test your designs and see them in real life. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!